in to pick some bans for game number 3. We got ourselves Why Are You Running? Taking on Team Gragas. We'll see what they decide to play, ban, and all that sort of good stuff here in just a moment. They are way too drunk. They're having. Oh, Dr. Monocle says he's got $10 on Team Gragas, and he's playing on the side of Why Are You Running? Talk about lack of confidence in your own team when you're betting $10 on the enemy team. If Team Gragas loses, I'd say Dr. Monocle has to donate that $10 to the stream. That's what I say, but I'm not the one. I mean, you could split $2 to each player if you really wanted to. Either way, Cled banned against King Curry. No shocker there. Darius banned against Delicious Seal, who's not even in the game. Nivea banned away against Lord Reeves, even though he's off rolling in the AD carry position. Most likely as Lucian knocked off the charts for no one in particular. Maybe Zeno, though he likes his Kaisa and Vayne a little bit more. Sejuani, just a strong jungler, banned away as Diana, the final ban, focused on most likely Heal It Up in that mid lane, or maybe Smartest. I can't remember which it is, if it's Heal It Up or Smartest. Probably Heal It Up.
Mm-hmm. So, bans finished out. Now, Curry King going to be picking up something, still debating in the lane, but the Lucian has been taken off the table. Not as powerful as it was in the past, but still a decent ban, as well as the Darius. And yeah, it's the Jinx. I'm glad to see that. We mentioned a couple of games ago, Jinx, one of the highest win rate ADCs, incredibly potent to get when she gets rolling. Pretty good in neutral. The buff that they gave to her W is such a quality of life buff. Like, it doesn't seem like a big deal. Basically they decrease the cast timer on her W, scaling with your attack speed. So you can actually use it as a slow to kite in combat, and it doesn't stun you for 0.5 seconds. So you can actually weave it between your auto attacks if you're careful. It's something like a 75-80% slow at max rank. So it's a really strong kiting tool, and it's really good for setting up plays as well if you can tag somebody with it from a long range. So it gives her a good amount of utility, and it's not just a useless spell anymore. It's a lot harder to dodge because it comes out faster. Anyway, but Gragas picked up by Team Gragas.
No, that's Team Why Are You Running?
Dang it.
Oh man, Smartest trolling the casters is going to make our lives a little bit more difficult. Picking up the Gragas for themselves as Heal It Up grabs the Zed for the mid lane, most likely. I want to see Curry King play that Jinx in the top lane. It better be Jinx in the top lane. I don't want to see Lord Reeves smurfing on Jinx in the AD carry role. As we are into the second ban phase, Ahri grabbed by Team Gragas.
XLNC chat. Let's see. So we've got Yasuo, Ahri, and Xerath. So it's probably going to be Xerath support and Ahri in the mid lane with Yasuo top, or it could be Yasuo ADC. Hopefully not. I hate Yasuo ADC. It goes one of two ways. Either the Yasuo gets completely dumpstered or it completely stomps. There's not really a middle ground there. But with Jinx, playing it intelligently, you can really just smash Yasuo. When he starts looking like he wants to go in, just drop the chompers on your feet and just auto attack him. If he tries to dash to you, he gets snared before he actually makes it to you. Then you can just continue auto and he dies. So definitely a Jinx favored matchup in the bottom lane. If it is a Yasuo, but it might not be. Meanwhile, Zed, Ahri looking like the matchup in the mid lane. Somebody with more mid lane experience is going to have to give me the edge. It seems like a skill matchup to me. Ahri's going to have more poke, considering the fact that she is a long range auto attacker, whereas Zed is short range. But Zed's all in seems a little more potent, especially if Ahri has burned the charm before Zed uses the ultimate.
I'm going to counter all of this. This is what I'm thinking it's going to be. Jax in the top lane, Ahri, Yasuo bottom lane, Xeno with the Xerath mid. This is what I'm thinking. Mostly because it's Chad. He's the support main. JK. I don't know. They really could go almost anywhere. I know that Cody or Chad can play a couple of other lanes. Roy. Who's
Wait,
got
he
that
changed
Brad
his
right
name
now.
again?
Oh, he did. Oh, he did. So Cody is Chad. Roy is Brad. Roy gonna be playing that Yasuo. It could be Xerath Yasuo bottom lane. It all depends. No, actually, it doesn't all depend on Jake's Dragon because he's just gonna be grabbing the jungle. Nico for the jungle. We got some Nico shenanigans maybe showing up this game. /fire with that split push Jack. So it's all about Ahri, Yasuo, Xerath, mid lane, bottom lane. Yeah, probably Ahri mid, Yasuo, Xerath bottom lane. You're right. You're right. You're right. All right.
All right. So you want to run through players and their champions? They're going to continue switching around for about 30 more seconds.
Right.
But
I do after they've stopped swapping everywhere. I want to know where people are locked in when it comes to the players and their spells. They're kind of the two things that we follow along with when it comes to their overall picks. I kind of like, though, the Ornn and the Rek'Sai ban, both of those on individual champions. Smartest, I think, has played a very good Ornn before, and Rek'Sai, kind of a meta champion. All right, it looks like everyone's finally locked in. So for the side of Why Are You Running, we've got ourselves Curry King taking the Vladimir for the top lane. Smartest with the Jinx in the AD carry role. Heal It Up with the Zed in mid lane. Lord Reeves on the Gragas support. And Dr. Monocle with the Nautilus in the jungle.
And for Team Gragas, you've got Zeno taking Xerath in the mid lane. Brad on Yasuo in the bottom lane. ADC role, I think. Chad taking Ahri in the mid lane. Jax /fire 90 taking Jax in the top lane, and Jake Dragon 717 on Nico in the supportive role or in the mid lane. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll be sure.
There is no meta here. There is no analysis. There is just speculation and depression.
Wait, hold on. Speculation and depression?
Yes. Mild depression.
All right. Curry King pointed out, so we gotta make note of it. For the side of Team Gragas, it's Zeno in the mid lane with the Xerath, Brad in the mid lane with Yasuo, Chad with the Ahri in the mid lane, /fire 90 taking Jax into that mid lane. Not a common pick, but something interesting to see. And Jake Dragon 717 with that smite, rarely seen with the Nico in the mid lane. This is such an interesting comp. I think they're trying the run it down strategy where you just all 5-man ARAM into the enemy turret, knock it down early game, and maybe if you just slam your face into the enemy turret hard enough, you can just push it down in through mid and win the game. Is that good analysis? Is that better? Is that
sure
helpful?
Thing. When Wraith is so confused, he said mid 3 times. Did I really?
That's what I was making fun of by going, everyone's going mid lane. That's
awesome.
I was joking. All right, so talking about the Gragas Jinx in the bottom lane. Gragas is not the most supportive of champions, but he is highly aggressive. Can do some fantastic body slams out of the brush, as well as if he really wants to get that extra edge, he can flash in, make sure that body slam lands. On top of that, pretty good burst with the Q and his empowered auto attack with that E, so he can get some pretty good damage down. On top of that, with that body slam, he can actually get through Yasuo's wind wall, as it's most likely Yasuo going to be somewhere in this bottom lane. He can body slam through the wind wall before throwing out his Q. That said, his ultimate explosive cast can be knocked away by Yasuo's wind wall, so there's some interesting counterplay potential in that bottom lane with Yasuo's wind wall if he has it up and available.
Yeah. As for the winner of this game...
Oh, you're looking at the whole comp. All right, I like this.
I tend to favor more traditional type stuff because things work the way they do, or the meta is the meta because it works. Meta stands for most effective tactic available. So I'm going to go with Why Are You Running? Even though Team Gragas is probably going off of skill, I like Why Are You Running's composition better. Just personal taste. However, the laning phase is always a thing. But if you're going straight compositionally and not looking at the players, not looking at the tags at all, then I would have to say Why Are You Running has the better composition, whereas is it Team Excellency or Team? It's Team Gragas, right? Even though they have like way more Excellency players.
Well, Zeno, Brad, and Chad all used Stream Pass tokens to kind of sneak into game number 3. Wanted to make sure they had that opportunity. They, I believe, were going to play on Dumbledore's Army in game number 1, but because of some scheduling issues, they ended up having to jump out, and so they wanted to make sure they were able to get in on Stream Team Tuesday night. So they said, you know what, we'll go ahead and use our stream passes, sneak in, which, for those of you that are watching, if you're interested in jumping into a game early, check your stream passes using that icon on the screen on the stream. You can kind of click on it, see how many stream passes you've been earning by watching passively. Most everyone, honestly, if they've been watching for any amount of time, should have at least one, if not a couple dozen, Reeves being a particular one, who I think he's got like hundreds of tokens at this point, because he always has the stream up in the background. But
I think he was telling me he has multiple thousand.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to check that. Maybe I got to nerf Reeves' token amounts.
Yeah, Reeves has to pay 500 tokens for a stream pass.
There you go. Reeves, if you want to play, you pay the team fee to get in. And you still would be able to do that multiple times in a row. But we are loading into game number 3 of the night. For those of you that are curious, this will be our last streamed game of the night, but I'm thinking about sticking around afterwards to play a couple fun games with you guys. So if you're interested in that, be sure and check in on Discord, and we'll get some crazy fun games going on as we are loading into the game. Why Are You Running? Taking on Team Gragas. We saw an invade in the first game. We saw some cheeky play in the second game. Will we see anything in the level 1 in this third game? Find out here shortly.
Well, that's a good question. We're not quite sure. And I think my client finally loading in. And yeah, now we're in game. And we see a bunch of pings coming out immediately. Does look like we're going to have some cheeky invading. Super exciting, because the beginning of the game is always really boring to cast.
All right, we're going to try something a little bit different with this wide view. Blue team's got all 5 members collecting here on this bottom side. Red collecting more towards mid. But red side, Team Gragas, has some early vision down, so they know that all 5 members of Why Are You Running are going to be coming through here, and should see them at least walk this direction and know that they're probably headed towards that blue buff rush. Oh, look at all the champion spam here in the mid lane. As they're going to walk over the second ward. Why Are You Running? Doing a little bit of running simulator themselves. This is good stuff. Here we go. Collecting his 5 versus... Oh, wait, not quite 5. Here in the mid lane. Nautilus. Dr. Marco, you going to make a cheeky play? Are you going to make a cheeky play? No, he's not. All right. So, cool zoom out effect that we didn't get to see anything happen from.
Well, they found wards.
Or wards found them.
Yes, both.
All right. We got Yasuo and Yasuo here in this bottom side, starting up the blue buff. You know, when Yasuo's as toxic as Yasuo's come, why not get 2 of them in the same game? That's what you always need for yourself. So, blue buff going to go over to Jake Dragon on that Nico at the beginning of the game. General jungle starts for these junglers. Question is,
it's a very low health for Jake Dragon. I haven't seen a Nico jungle before. Lord Reeves gonna take a little bit of poke. Dr. Monocle down here. Immediately Slash Fire getting a trade using the stun down on the Curry King. Proccing the Conqueror and getting a really strong trade at level 1. Brad and Zeno trading pretty decently, considering that they are not in the advantageous position.
Oh, nice charm on to heal it up, but Chad's still going to take some damage from the shurikens in the mid lane. All right, so now that we know these bottom laners, you can see that it's the Xerath and the Yasuo versus Gragas and Jinx. What do you think about these matchups? Hold on, we'll talk about that in a second as Dr. Markle makes a gank in the mid lane. Nice flash from Chad. Should get that Ahri out, but flash burn in the mid lane. And that means that Nautilus can re-gank there if he so chooses.
Yeah, but since Ari does not have yet have access to the ultimate, it's pretty decent gank as well. Smart is taking so much poke from the Xeno right here. Xeno playing the Zera at the moment. Slash Fire getting just a little bit of a trade down. Jake Dragon going to maybe get
execution.
Something tells me that Nico Jungle not a thing.
Well, you can see that Nico, as a fan of the jungle creatures, being a jungle creature herself, thought that maybe the red buff would be a little bit nicer to her, and red buff says, I don't care whether you're a chameleon or not, I'm still gonna kill you. And yeah, Nico paid the price, is not looking for a gank at the top side. However, the Jack able to get out in the meantime. Fight on the bottom side as Brad gonna take rockets to the back. Has his wind wall available, don't believe he's used it yet, but still just looking for the CS, and the poke coming out from Zera. Pretty nice. However, he's low on mana. He needs to keep an eye on that. As Chad probably going to die in the mid lane. Heal it up. There it is. Execute. Going in. Cleaning up Ari. Give himself first blood.
Yep, that's a lot of money going into the hands of the Zed. Like I said, I think Ari's supposed to have a slight edge in that matchup, just a little bit in the poke. Hold on, Smartest in trouble here. Like,
Brad gonna be ignited. He's trying to dash away. The heal used by Xeno. He's got a couple of auto attacks. Ignite takes away. They should be able to pick up Smartest. Xeno flashes away. Brad's gonna be in trouble. He's hitting heal for the Conqueror, and Lord Reed's gonna go down. Double kill to Xeno on the Xerath in the bottom lane. Somehow, Cody stayed alive through all of
it. Cody?
Or no, that was Roy. Sorry, I'm getting confused. Yeah. Getting confused by these bro names. The bro names are broing me out, man.
Yeah. Brad and Chad. Yeah. Xeno in the bottom lane doing work, landing all the skill shots, and Brad going in, getting decent damage down onto the Jinx. Even CS, and Xeno picks up both kills on this Xerath. Jake Dragon, very low. Might be having a few problems with these Krugs. Managed to get 10 gold down, but Krugs too strong. Might need to leash them.
Oh, nice try to heal it up. Electrocute gonna proc. Drop that Zed down just a little bit. However, Zed gonna hit 6 pretty shortly here. That should mean potentially another kill for that Zed. As Ari struggling to get some farm in this mid lane, down about 10 farm. Keep an eye on how things progress, as in the top lane, Slash Fire getting a little bit of engage onto Vladimir. Not that much. Electrocute proc from heal up onto Chad as he's got his own health. There he is going in, dropping the ultimate, and that should be Ari being popped. However, the charm, and he's been shot by the turret. However, Ignite not going to be enough to kill him. Good try, though, by the Ari in that mid lane as the Nautilus coming here into the bottom lane. Gragas finding a knock-up onto Yasuo. He does have the wind wall, throws it up, and Nautilus just comes stomping on in. Finds the stun for the moment. However, good flash keeps Yasuo alive. So that
the Predator Nautilus. Never thought I'd see that one coming. Just waddles his way into bot lane, hits an auto attack, and then throws out the anchor line. But fortunately, Brad still having the flash. But that heal it up is here with Nautilus.
Oh man, yep, when you're under 200 health, hiding underneath your turret, not much that you can do to escape. Reeves actually gets executed by the turret. In the meantime, Fat Man a little slow to escape the turret shot, so he's going to go down. No. Allows his team to pick up 2 kills, though.
I actually need to give a shout-out to Reeves for that, though. He hard-tanked the tower, sitting right on the edge the whole time, keep allowing that dive to be successful without giving over any kills, because he did get himself executed. It was actually pretty clever. He grabbed tower aggro by hitting somebody with a barrel, and then backed off before taking any damage from anybody else, so that there was no kill or XP given over. Clever move from Reeves, and it spots his team a 2-kill advantage, or rather evens out the kill deficit in bot lane. And this is another dead chat.
Yep. Ari just standing waiting for her own fate in that mid lane. Smartest, nice sidestep. It is ignited, though. The auto attack from Xeno should mean Smartest goes down in the bottom lane, so Xeno will pick up his 3rd kill of the game. Good stuff there. However, him dying earlier means that he gave over a bit of shutdown gold to the enemy. And at this point,
Slash Fire having problems.
As much as that Xerath in the bottom lane support Xerath is doing well, they are definitely going to have problems on the 4-0 Zed. and the Vladimir that's up 30 CS over this Jax.
Yeah, that's curious too. You'd think Jax would have a little bit of an advantage over.
It's
Vlad.
a skill discrepancy. Keep in mind, these are like diamond players versus an unranked. As Slashfire going to fall once again, heal it up, walks top, able to pick himself up a kill, and blue buff going to execute
Forgot
Nico.
about that.
These buffs are just not happy with Nico. They say you should be a bottom lane 80 carry. Get out of the jungle. What are you doing? We'll send you back to the fountain to pay for your crimes. As Nautilus coming into the bottom lane, saying every other lane's doing final. Come to the bottom lane, throws down the ultimate. Wind wall's not going to save you, Yasuo. You're going to get pulled back. You're going to get anchored. You're going to get dropped. He gets Dr. Monocle low, but not near enough. And Smartest picks up a second kill.
So the strategy is just run into bot lane with ultimate and Predator active and just throw down the ult, which Yasuo cannot block. I was actually curious to see whether depth charge is considered a projectile or not, and apparently it isn't. And Chad is dead again.
So the minion that was wandering through river, gonna fall. Zed getting another farm. I don't know why that minion went to his kill count rather than to his farm count, but it should be a farm count. Nice ultimate from Lord Reeves, knocking Xeno backwards. However, the Chompers, Flame Chompers, not going to catch the Xerath out, so now Brad's going to try to find the engage, go and look for the knockup. There's the ultimate, the Arcane Barrage out of the Xerath. Is the Tornado going to miss from Brad, though, so that's going to be called off. Xeno just firing a little bit more damage onto the Jinx. She should be able to make her way out, might even stick around to catch that wave as it comes in. Curry King on that top side, dropping low. Slashfire might be going all the way in. Curry King is getting so low, gets the heal, jumps away. Slashfire decides not to chase until he does. That's the hesitation and may spell his own demise. Leap strikes to a minion. Should be able to get out as Nautilus now able to come in and just force that Jax underneath his own turret once again.
Xeno trying to show his alpha-ness, flashes forward and misses his stun. That's okay. We love you anyway, Xeno. Taking a lot of damage, and Jinx is
isn't being an alpha all about showiness? Oh, hold on. Slashfire may go down to the top side. Okay, no Q from Vladimir came out. It was just an auto attack. As Nico, Jake's Dragon gonna be caught by the Nautilus. He's only been executed multiple times. Level 4 finds the root, but gonna also find himself on a gray screen once again as that red buff. Speaking about Drake's, red buff picked up by Nautilus. Sorry.
So we finally found a champion that cannot be jungled. It seems that Nico has some real... and it makes sense that she would have some real problems with the jungle. She has some pretty long cooldowns and not a terrible amount of damage that she could throw through. Good lord, Chad, he gets hit again, and it looks like... no, he is going to escape this time.
Escape by the hair on the Foxfire tail as Jake Dragon gonna mimic the Ari. Which one is it? Which one is it? Who really knows? Doesn't really matter. Root comes through, however, in the top lane. The fight onto Slashfire. He's gonna drop the ultimate, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough to keep him alive. It actually is for the moment. Curry King going into the pool might be enough. The turret shot actually leads Jax. He's gonna get a double kill with the red buff onto the Vladimir. Slashfire, what are you doing? Curry King lives for the moment.
The regen keeps him alive.
Health, and Jax doesn't chase it in. Maybe afraid of that empowered Q from the Vladimir, so it's not going to be a double kill. It's just going to be a single, but great play from Slashfire on the top side.
Yeah, and there was the possibility of the pool turnaround. At that point, if you don't know the cooldown, the ultimate comes up, but it's not quite enough from the Jinx, not well aimed, and misses the Jax. Smartest not going to be rewarded with a kill with that ultimate.
Maybe not the smartest ultimate we've seen on stream before. As Slashfire finds a nice stun on the Curry King, but again, he's still sticking around. He doesn't have the teleport to go back to the base, and now Xeno going to be getting shot on the bottom stage. Zap's going to drop him low. Ignite's ticking away. The wind wall's not going to save him, and Brad is left alone. Slashfire dropping low, under 200. Still has the double buffs, though. Nautilus shows up at the bottom lane just to say hi, clear reward. The pings maybe, though, onto the Mountain Drake. First Drake to the game. Smartest wants these turret plating, though. Tear through this one, then they can maybe turn on to Brad. Yasuo going to dash forward, see if he can make the play to save the turret on the bottom side. Finds the tornado. Lord Reeves going to drop low, but the last turret shot not going to be enough to take him down. So he's going to fall as Vladimir finally gets that kill that he's been wanting so hard onto the Jax on that top side. Another minion kill to heal it up on the Zed in the mid lane.
So I think Lord Reeves plays better on drugs.
Oh.
I do think so. Like, he's been playing really well in bot lane after going, you know, I'm on drugs, guys.
2-man knockup from Dr. Monocle, setting Smartest up to get a double kill. Let's heal it up, cleans up that mid lane turret. This is a feels bad game for the side of Team Gragas. They're about 10,000 gold behind. They said they were going to have fun. They were going to play some crazy champions. And guess what? Xeno gets himself about 3 kills. Slashfire makes a crazy play on the top side, and that is basically it. Besides Entang, you might have gone for the 5-man down mid lane strategy. Could have been doing better than you're doing right now.
Yeah, but all in all, yeah, Curry King's up by a lot in top lane. The CS discrepancy. Oh, wow. Okay, on my screen, it had Xeno matched up against him, and I thought it was 100 CS to 9. I was like, oh no.
Well, Curry King stunned up. We'll see if the rest of the team can collapse, make something happen. Jake's Dragon around the corner. Blast Cone going to be popped. The Hemo Plague, though, from the Vladimir. He's going to be burned through. Everybody's helps to make a Death Rocket drops to the Nico. And now Heal It Up wants to go legendary. Chad around the corner trying to find the kill onto Curry King, but the heal going to keep him alive as he's forced to flash away. Ari trying to escape with Brad. Nice wind wall to make sure that anchor doesn't land for Dr. Monocle, but they're still going to keep chasing in into that second tier turret. Now let's around the backside. Goes ahead and starts that recall. Couple more kills for the side of Why Are You Running? And at this point, it's mostly just for fun. I mean, they're so far ahead. Heal picks up another minion. Dr. Monocle goes golden. Brad's going to be in trouble. He's going to flash away. Going to make the outplay. Give more kills over to Xerath. That's what you need to do. Get Xeno super fed. He nicely avoids the explosive cast from the Gragas. Stuns up Jinx underneath the inhibitor turret. Gonna start the Arcane Barrage. Smartest dodging out 1, 2, 3. Sidesteps everything.
It's always more impressive to see people sidestep Xerath ult until you try to aim it yourself and you're like, this is really hard to hit.
Smartest gonna jump onto that inhibitor turret, drop it down just a little bit. Shad finds the charm though. This could be Smartest going down, and Xerath steals it away. Oh my gosh! How many KS is this Xeno gonna do this game? Chad's gonna get burned down, gonna die one more time. 0-7. Can we get an 0-10 Ari this game? That's what we'll find out as finally Team Gragas finds themselves a couple of kills that they've desperately needed, and it's all on this support Xerath.
Yeah, so this Cody filling his usual role as the largest money donor, except this time he's not donating to the stream, he's donating to the enemy team. It's okay, Cody. We all have those games. So, heal it up, Dr. Monocle, bottom side jungle, picking up, I think Dr. Monocle's just going to end up grabbing the blue buff for himself. There's no real reason to give it over to Zed, except for the cooldown reduction. Smartest going to grab up a red buff for himself. And, yeah, like you said, this game is kind of a foregone conclusion at the moment. Yasuo, 0-4, Ari 0-7, Jax is 1-3. And Nico's having difficulty 1v1ing the red buff, so there's little hope.
21 kills to 6, 12,000 gold lead. Mountain Drake over to the side of What Are You Doing? As Smartest going to be 1v2 here in the mid lane until he's joined by the Gragas. However, Charm comes out, dropping Smartest low. Chad going to be in trouble, having to run away. Xeno getting a little bit of damage down. Brad doing everything he can to chase Smartest around, however, unable to find the kill just yet. And now Lord Reeves ignited Xeno, trying to kite back and forth here and there. Brad's going to come in and save the day, looking for the knockup. Slashfire comes in. Who's going to get it? It's actually the Yasuo. Gets the shutdown on that Gragas. Now the Arcane Barrage. Smartest 1, 2, 3. And once again, dodges away from everything. So Brad comes in. Slashes his way through. Takes down the Jinx. Gets a nice tornado. He doesn't even... Oh, it does take the Blast Cone, but I thought the wrong direction. You want to go over to the Wolves. Why are you going that way? You just walk into Zed's Waiting Hands, who at this point is 12-0-2. Gets stunned up for a moment. The flash going to fail from Slashfire. Into the wall he goes. And into the fountain he goes as Heal It Up gets the slow ace.
Why is it called the fountain? I was just wondering about that. Like,
You know
there's
what?
no
This
water.
game is so slow. Let's discuss. Ladies and gentlemen, give your opinions.
Well, actually, there is water.
It is legitimately a fountain coming out of the turret.
I mean, sort of. And there's none on the blue side, though. So
It's not a traditional fountain. Yes, there is. It's pouring out the back end of it.
that's a waterfall. It's not like a fountain.
Okay.
Fountains shoot up, Jake.
No, they do not have to shoot up. You can have something that is up and then water pours out. Have you not seen the floating fire hydrant fountain?
No, I actually haven't.
I'll have to show you that. I'll explain in a moment. As Curry King may go down, shut down to the Yasuo. Nicely done as Chad goes golden, dancing around Smartest, waiting for the Chompers to just secure a kill for Smartest, who just auto-attacks him down. Already tries to use the Spirit Rush to get away. Can't do it. Now Jake Dragon gonna be burned down as well. Double kills to the Jinx, who gets excited. Now wants to chase in onto Brad. Can he find the zap? Oh, Super Mega Death Rocket gonna be completely... What? Interesting choice. Interesting, very true there. As Heal It Up, gonna find a kill onto Zeno, going legendary, 14-0. Whoever gets shut down on the Zed will feel very, very rich.
Yes, 1,000 gold richer, in fact. But then he'll probably still have another 1,000 gold bounty. Heal It Up, C/fire, says I can get her, and walks over and auto attacks him like 3 times. So that is now 15-0 on Zed. This is pretty disgusting. There's not much to analyze, unfortunately. It's going to be Rift Herald rolling it down mid lane, gonna knock down this turret. There's Jake.
Oh wait, Nico gonna set up 3 members. Last breath onto 2. That's gonna be Dr. Monocle falling. They're just gonna be out of play. This is the turnaround. Team Gragas, they've started it all. They've got the turnaround. Zeta gonna step forward, trying to find a Q. He's gonna miss it under the Zed. In the meantime, Jet stepping forward, finding the charm. Not gonna quite get it. Zed's gonna be going in. He's looking for the kills. He's gonna be able to secure one. Jake's Dragon running away. He turned invisible. He's escaping. He's getting away. Just kidding. It was his clone that was escaping. He went down himself, but Heal It Up, Sun up underneath the turret. He's taking 2 turret shots. Brad around the corner, not there in time. The Arcane Barrage coming in from the Xerath. Get it, take down Smartest. Brad stepping forward. He's dashing through the minions. He's going in for the kills. He's flashing in. He gets the Jinx. The Zed is able to secure the kill in the meantime. Slashfire tried to go in and heal it up in the back line, though. Trying to do what he can as Curry King is completely shutting Zeno out of the fight. This Xerath has to run. He's going to be dropped. Ignite ticking away. Not going to take down Curry King. And in the meantime, what are you doing? I mean, why are you running? Destroying the inhibitor, turn to the mid lane, and taking out the inhibitor as well. Amazing, incredible, mind-boggling, just hype plays across the board. Team Gragas, though, continuing to lose. I'm not really surprised.
Yeah, so my analysis of that, Team Gragas just died. Pretty much.
The calmest response ever. Ooh, are we going golden? Xerath. Not even here at the moment. He's going to be coming out of the base, but Ari trying to make a play, jumping forward with the Spirit Rush. In the meantime, Brad throws out the wind wall. He's going to have to back away. Ari looking for the play, maybe trying to find the charm onto Curry King. He's going to miss it. Curry King sidestepping away. Slashfire chasing in. Brad here as well. Heal it up, dropping the speed boost. Goes in looking for Chad. That Ari was paused for just a moment. Call it a DC, call it a death, call it whatever you want. That's going to be 2 picked up for the side of Why Are You Running? They're not running away. They're all just standing still, waiting for their own demise. Xeno's going to step forward. It's the Nico JK. In the meantime, though, I don't think Jake Dragon's going to have the health. He's going to be dropped as the double kill goes over to the Zed. 21-0. Can you make it a 30-kill game for the Zed? I don't think so, as the Jack's going to fall to the Vladimir once again. Ladies and gentlemen, 40 kills to 11. This is the closest game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Heal It Up has, like, probably the best scoreline we've ever seen. Only losers end.
Oh, Dr.
Brad
Monocle.
taunting in, yeah, Brad taunting in chat. He's like, hey, only losers are gonna
Oh, Zeno with just a crazy play. Did you see the Q? That was just absolutely crazy. Throwing out the mega damage, looking for the making the plays, trying to throw the Arcano Pulse. They pissed off people one by one. Chad's gonna drop. Jack's gonna step forward. He's looking for the double man stun. He might be going down, though. I don't think that counter strike is gonna be enough to save his life. As Smartest is gonna be able to pick up the double kill. In the meantime, Brad clearing away the minions. Heal it up, looking for the kills on the fountain potentially. Another Arcano Pulse from Zeno. He's godlike. He's insane. Brad gonna be slashing and dashing to his own demise, falling down. Heal it up, and the sliver of health. The ultimate from Zeno gonna be canceled. Can he find the Arcana Pulse? All he needs is literally a single auto attack. He's got the Loon's Echo proc. Heal it up to solo. Arcana Pulse is gonna miss. Heal it up, just he's gonna be auto attack. He goes into the fountain. Zed's got the kill. It's the ace for Why Are You Running? Because they got only room to run into their own fountain. Chad gonna try to play on the Hurry King, who Vladimir goes the pool into the fountain. It's the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I was on my toes for the entirety of this game. In the end, can you believe it? It's victory over to Why Are You Running?
Okay. So, basically, Zed, destroyed everybody in that game. But I appreciate your enthusiasm, Jake. That was inspiring to everybody. Do I need to do MVPs, honorable mentions, and shoutouts? Or is this just a for fun game?
I mean, I don't know. We'll leave it to the chat to decide, actually. We'll leave it
Y'all
to the
want
chat.
MVPs or not?
If you really want MVPs, we'll do MVPs. But if you just want to call it a for fun one, that it wasn't taken that seriously, let us know. Nuez says, nah, he wasn't even in the game. Smartest says, nah, he was in the game. Nuez says, we already know who it is. There's no reason to run through MVPs and honorable mentions when you already know
Fair enough.
that it was all Lord Reeves on the drugged up Gragas. For fun. All right. I like it. I like it. Good enough. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to run ourselves one more for fun marbles game in which Cody's going to hack and get first place. Shocker. And then I'm going to go ahead and host another channel with the stream. And I'm gonna probably stick around and play a game or two. Wraith, it's nearing midnight. If you want to stick around or head to bed yourself, what do you think?
I gotta go to bed. I've got class in the morning.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go ahead.